Hello and welcome to the pre-launch live for QuizSAAS Pro. My name's Craig Galloway. I'm one of the QuizSAAS, hard to say that word, QuizSAAS co-creators. I'm joined today from my other co-creator who helped us create this software called Hans Brack. Hans will come in a little bit and talk to us about it. If you're joining us live, we'll be talking about a competition in a little while or so. But a wee bit more about myself. I created software. I'm an affiliate marketer as well, and I promote products and now my own products as well. I've got a sort of software company. I create SaaS products. There's very many other marketing products I've got. I'm just going to bring in Hans now, and Hans will tell you just a wee bit about himself. So, hello, Hans.
Hello, Craig. Can you hear me?
Yeah, it's a wee bit of a delay because obviously there's a wee bit of delay between you talking and getting the sound. But I think we'll manage it. If we lose you, we'll let you go and come back in or whatever. So thanks for joining me. So if you can tell me a wee bit about yourself and how we got together and created QuizSAAS.
Well, yeah, about myself. I have a background in music and from teaching computers to people, a tiny bit of programming as well. And I'm a trained copywriter specializing in email marketing. And that's basically how we got together in the first place, wasn't it, Craig?
Yeah, that was
because you were just starting in affiliate marketing.
Yeah.
And somehow I stumbled upon you in one of the affiliate marketers groups.
Yeah, and you helped me
chatting,
and I remember. Sorry, Hans. I remember
discussed whether we could do something together.
Yeah, that's right. And I remember my emails were absolutely atrocious, and that's the very first messenger chat I had with you, and you sort of took me on board and helped me with correct. I'm still not that good at it, but I have learned from those very first emails that I used to send out. But that's thanks to yourself. So this is Hans, as I said, and myself. We created QuizSAAS, and today we're going to dive into QuizSAAS Pro. It's a game-changing tool for marketers, coaches, and also entrepreneurs as well. So get ready to learn how to create quizzes that captivate audiences and drive profits. Now, you might think I'm sitting here in a spaceship up in space. This is just a background. That's not me. I'm normally I not normally have a green screen behind me, but I'm using this sort of background here. So, without further ado, let's jump into the presentation. If you're there in the chat, do say hello if you've just joined us in the chat, and let us know that you're here, because I can't really see if there's anybody there or not. But let's just jump into the presentation, and hopefully Hans and I will not lose you here in this presentation. It's the first time I've used Google Slides in this sort of presentation software, so hopefully it will work. So I'm going to show it in the stream, and if you can see it okay, let me know in the chat. If there's anybody there, let me know in the chat to see if you can see that okay. Let's have a look in the chat and see if there's anybody there, Hans. I don't see anybody there just now, so hopefully there'll be somebody who'll join us at some point during this live. So we're going to transform your marketing with QuizSAAS Pro. So what this is all about is that basically, let's see if I can change the slide to the next slide. First of all, I'm going to talk to you about the raffle. Now, anybody that joins us live just now, Ruth Hawes has just joined us. So hello, Ruth. Thanks for joining us today. So you've actually made a comment already in the chat. Anybody that makes a comment in the chat today will get the chance to, in the draw, to win a copy of QuizSAAS Pro Gold and all the white label rights as well, so that you can rebrand it and call it your own. So anybody that's in just on this live chat today, which is running up to our product launch at I think it's 4 o'clock in the UK, 11 EST, and I hope Hans will keep me right. I'm sure I've said the right times because I'm useless at times. But anyway, that's a raffle announcement. So anybody that comments in chat, what happens is the people that comment in chat go into a raffle, and I'm going to set up the raffle just now while you're talking. So Hans, if you could take it away while I'm setting up this raffle in the background. So I'm going to start the raffle just now, and I've just checked that it's worked. We're drawing a winner, but I'm going to stop this just now.
All
So
right.
that just lets us see that it works. So that's working. So we're getting ready we'll draw the winner at the end. So I pressed that too soon, a wee bit too soon to run that, but anybody that makes a comment, so what it does is the more comments you leave, the more chances of winning. So that's how it works. So that's our raffle announcement. So let's move on to the next slide, which is why quizzes. So fire away, Hans, you can take this one on. Are you there, Hans? I think Hans is frozen. So
okay, yeah.
Oh, you're there.
Quizzes.
Yeah.
We're yes, but can't hear you very well, Craig. It's choppy.
Right. Okay. You're a wee bit choppy as well.
Can
But
you
if
hear
you want
me?
to
Okay.
yes, I can hear you. Okay. If you want to fire away, you were going to talk about this slide, but if you want, I can talk about it. But it's up to yourself.
No, I can do it if you can hear me.
Yeah, I can hear you fine. I think Ruth's online.
So why quizzes? Well, they are. Yeah. Well, they aren't just for. Yeah. Okay. So all right. All right. So why quizzes? Yes, why indeed? Quizzes, they aren't just for fun. They can be, but in this context, they aren't. They're very powerful marketing tools, actually, because they people who love quizzes, they are usually very passionate about it. And just think of what you can do if you can address that passion in people. You can drive engagement and can encourage them to share, and you can generate leads, right, with your quizzes, and you can monetize them for passive income.
Yeah, that's
so those
right.
are basically the main reasons for using quizzes.
Okay, and as you can see there on that graphic, that quizzes can create a 30% sort of uplift in people actually engaging with quizzes. So we'll move on, and first of all, we're going to talk about all the items that are inside this funnel and what you can actually get within QuizSAAS Pro. So QuizSAAS Pro is the easiest way to create quizzes. And now it's only $27, and that's a one-time fee. It's not a every month fee like some sort of products out there that create quizzes. It's one time only, $27. You don't need any tech skills at all. Now, if you've got no tech skills, that's no problem, because our AI builds engaging quizzes basically in minutes. You can sell quiz bundles, offer services, or create books for passive income. And we'll move on now to the next thing, which is the sort of front end bump. So inside the front end bump, there's a quiz traffic mastery. So Hans is going to tell you just a wee bit about that.
Well, everybody needs traffic, right? Especially to quizzes. You want to make sure that people find your quizzes so that they can do them. And for just $7 in addition to the 27 for the QuizSAAS Pro, you get quiz traffic mastery, which unlocks proven strategies to drive massive traffic to your quizzes. You'll learn insider tricks to get clicks, to get shares, and leads fast. And this guide makes your quizzes really a profit-pulling machine, which is the best use you can make of it, isn't it?
Yeah, yes, it is. We'll now go on to talk about, I'm going to actually go through the whole funnel here, and then we're going to get in and do a demo of QuizSAAS Pro, which is the front end, and you'll see it working in a minute or so. But first of all, I'm going to talk about the first upsell, which is QuizSAAS Gold. Now that takes quizzes to the next level, basically. QuizSAAS Gold's the price of that at launch is $47, and all these launch prices will increase at the end of the week once the launch is finished. So QuizSAAS Gold unlocks advanced features, as I said, for serious quiz creators. You can export quizzes to your website. You can gate content for leads or integrate it with WordPress. It's ideal for building communities and boosting engagement as well. Now, the next upsell after that is IntelliQuiz Power AI. Now, IntelliQuiz Power AI, Krantz was going to talk about it, so I think he's actually a wee bit of a delay there. So hopefully he's caught up a wee bit.
Well, maybe if I talk a little slower, maybe that will help. IntelliQuiz Power AI is $67, and it automates quiz creation like magic. You just enter a URL or a text, and the AI builds a tailored quiz in seconds. And it's really a game changer for engagement and SEO.
Okay, and the next upsell after that, or the last upsell that we've got, is the QuizSAAS white label, which everybody that's in and chats on this live today and leaves a comment goes into the draw to win a copy of QuizSAAS white label. Now, you can buy QuizSAAS white label as the upsell number 3. Inside the white label for $127, that is, QuizSAAS white label lets you own a SaaS business. You can rebrand it, sell it to clients for, say, for instance, $97 a month, and then you can keep all the profits. So this is your ticket to recurring income with minimal efforts. That's the QuizSAAS white label, and you can get that as upsell number 3. Now, I'm going to move on to the sort of what I think is the best way to purchase this, and that's the QuizSAAS sort of bundle. So let's talk about that next. So what is the QuizSAAS bundle? Well, it's a FastPass bundle. You get everything with the FastPass bundle. The total value of the FastPass bundle is $275. Now, what's in it? Well, the FastPass bundle includes QuizSAAS Pro, because that's at the front end. You've already paid the $27 to get that, but you then get the FastPass bundle that includes everything else that we've previously mentioned, including the white label, for the price of $140 for that. So that's a saving on the whole bundle of $108 if you purchase it at the sort of launch prices. The FastPass bundle will go at the end of the week. You won't be able to buy the FastPass bundle after the end of the week once the prices increase. So that's, to me, is the best buy that you'll be able to get for the whole QuizSAAS package. Now, I'm going to show you the demo now for QuizSAAS Pro. That's the front end, which is $27. If you bear with me while I sort of load it up in the background here, and we'll get that to you. So just bear with me. So let me find it. Here it is here. Hopefully you'll be able to see that in the screen. Hans, if you let me know that you can see. Hello and welcome to the tutorial and demo for QuizSAAS Pro. Okay, once you've logged into QuizSAAS Pro, on the left-hand menu, you can manage your quizzes, and in there you'll see a list of the previous quizzes that you've created. The next one on the menu is New Quiz. You can click on New Quiz and create a quiz. You can manage categories, so you can add in categories for your quizzes and add in new categories by clicking on entering a new category here and clicking on it. So say I add a new category of, let's see, pop music. So I'm going to go pop music and add the category. You'll see it's down here, pop music. So, and it tells you the category has been added. So the next thing, settings. So inside settings, and you click on settings, and in here, in this area here, is where you add your Open AI API key. Goes in here, and so we're inside the new quiz creation editing screen. So you're going to give the quiz a name. So I'm just going to call this quiz number 100, because I can't remember how many quizzes I've created. So we'll create this quiz number 100, and the category we're going to do this one is just entertainment. And the language, you can make the quizzes in any language you want, but we'll take English. And we're going to use the multiple choice. We'll try the multiple choice. There's various choices of quiz in there. You can have a multiple choice, a true or false, fill in the blanks, puzzle quiz, a right order quiz, or just some questions. So we'll start with this one here, which is just some questions. It's the same as the QuizSAAS Lite. QuizSAAS Lite is the light free version of QuizSAAS Pro, and that allows you just to create this just some questions, and you'd put in here, you'd suggest a topic. So I'm just going to put in a topic in here of general knowledge or entertainment. Entertainment, because I said I was going to call it the entertainment category. Entertainment, and then I'm just going to click on generate quiz down here in the green button. So click on generate quiz. We've filled in all the things. We just want some questions, entertainment, and we click generate quiz. Now it's going to go away and ask AI to generate the content and then come back with our quiz. So it shouldn't take too long. So let's just see what it comes out with. So here we go. It's come up with the entertainment quiz, and it's came up this time with a sort of multiple choice quiz. And it says here, which movie features the famous line, "Here's looking at you, kid"? Is it Casablanca, Gone with the Wind, The Godfather, or Citizen Kane? And it gives you the four options, A, B, C, or D, and then there's another 20 odd questions there is in here, and then it gives you the answers, and it tells you A is Casablanca is the answer, and it tells you a wee bit more about it there. So that's the very first one we looked at. So now, just so that you don't lose it, you can click on save all. Now that's now the project saved, the project called quiz number 100, and if you go back to manage your quizzes, you should see quiz number 100 in here, and we can go in here and then we can edit it again, and we can go back in here. Now it looks as if it's disappeared. It hasn't disappeared, it's just under the type down here. You've already run it, so it's highlighted in yellow, just some questions, and when you click in it, it comes back in here. Now once you've got your quiz, you can export it as a doc file, a text file, or a PDF file, or you can copy it and paste it into some other editor, although you can edit it in here. You've got editing tools inside here. So that's us viewed it, put it back into it, looked at it in the sort of managing your quizzes, opened it up again, and we can go in and edit it, or we can generate another quiz if we want here. But let's try one of the other ones that are available. So I'm going to go to one of the other ones. We've already looked at that. The one created a multiple choice, although it was just a 20 questions one, it did create a multiple choice. So let's try something different in here. Let's try, we'll keep it under this, because you can create every type of quiz under the same quiz name. So say you want to create a big, like a maybe a 5-round quiz or a 6-round quiz. You've got 6 different quizzes here you could do. You could do more than that number of rounds, because you could run the same quiz a couple of times. But let's go and let's run a multiple, a true or false one this time. We're not going to do it on entertainment. We're going to pick a topic on sporting events of the sporting events of 2023. Let's try that. A true or false for sporting events in 2023, and let's generate the quiz by clicking the green button down here, and off it goes again into AI to generate that content. So this should be a true or false type quiz. So let AI generate it, and we'll see what it comes up with. And here we go. It says 2023 sporting events, true or false quiz. The 2023 FIFA Women's World Cup was held in Australia and New Zealand. Is that true or false? Novak Djokovic won the 2023 Australian Open in men's singles. The Super Bowl was played in February 2023 and featured the Kansas City Chiefs. As you can see, there's 20 questions in here, and there's the 20 answers. It was true that the FIFA Women's Cup took place in Australia and New Zealand, marking the first time it was hosted by the two nations, and you can see all the other answers are in there as well. So that's the true or false quiz. So the next type of quiz, let's pick a different one again. So we'll save it again just so that we don't lose it. So we've saved it. And as you can see in here now, we can see that the true or false one's yellow and the just some questions is yellow. So this time, let's do a fill in the blanks quiz. And I'm going to do this on pop music of the 1980s. And we'll change this to pop music because that was the category I entered in earlier on, and we're going to generate a quiz. It's very simple to use. It's the same 2 or 3 buttons, just picking your type, giving it a topic, and then click generate quiz. It's very easy to use, but it can become addictive. I find myself using this very often. So let's wait to see what the AI generates this time. And here we go, fill in the blanks. The song Thriller, released in 1982, was performed by the king of pop, Cobba. Who was it? In 1984, Madonna caused a stir with her single Like a Something. The band Duran Duran is widely recognised for their hit song Hungry Like the Something. In 1980, saw Whitney Houston rise to fame with her iconic rendition of the song in 1985, so that's a wee bit difficult, that one, to try and find out which the name is. But if you look at the date and the year, it could be. Well, let's look at the answer because I'm not sure what that is. But as you can see, another 20 questions where you've got to fill in the blanks, and sometimes the blanks are in the middle, and sometimes they're at the end, and sometimes they're in the middle, as I said. So in 1984, Prince released the iconic album Blank, featuring the hit song When Doves Cry. And there's the answers in here. So you've got the answers in here, and it tells you what the words were that were missing. So you're filling in the missing words. So I quite like that one as well. So let's click on Save All. And the next one, we'll run another one. So let's find another one. So we've done those 3. Let's look at the right order quiz and see if we can put, we'll not take pop music this time. What we'll put in here is historic events of the 1990s in the UK, and see what it comes up. So we're looking for a right order quiz here about historic events of the 1990s in the UK, and we'll change the category in there to history. And we'll add the category. So it's history, it's been added. Right order quiz. Happy to go along. Generate the quiz. Asking AI to generate the content. And it should very quickly come up with a right order quiz for us. Taking a little bit longer this time. And it says 1980s or 1990s UK historic events quiz. And here's the questions. Order the following significant political events. The Maastricht Treaty is signed. The Labour Party elects Tony Blair as its leader. The Gulf War begins. So you've got to put it in the order of A, B, C in the actual order of the significant political event. There's other ones under there as well. As you see, once again, we're getting 20 questions, and then we're getting the answers, and it's given us the order that happened. So CAB for 20. What was that first one we looked at? CAB is the answer to that one as well. It was the Gulf War began in August 1990, followed by the Maastricht Treaty signed in November 1991, and Tony Blair became the Labour leader in July 1994. So that's the right order quiz. And again, we could export this to a file, a sort of PDF, a Word document, or whatever. What you could do, you could, once you've done all these quizzes, you could export it to a PDF file, use a free program like PDF-SAM, download it in your PC and use PDF-SAM to merge all the quizzes together into one big quiz. You could even probably merge a lot of them together into one big PDF and maybe even turn it into a flip book of quizzes or quiz questions. So lots of things that you can do using the software. So let's go and run one more quiz. We'll save that so we don't lose it, and we'll run the puzzle quiz this time. So let's try the last one, which is puzzle quiz. Now, puzzle quiz is sort of a randomized type quiz. It could be a riddle quiz. It could be, or it could do all sorts of things in here. You just try it out, see what it comes up with. So let's try this one here. I've added in here lifestyle choices. I'm going to try and run a puzzle quiz on lifestyle choices. I'm going to change the category to have I got one in here? No, I haven't. So I'll just put in here a puzzle quiz and add the category puzzle quiz, and then I'm going to generate the quiz. Now I'm not sure what this is going to come up with here. This is a sort of random type quiz. It comes up with different types of things every time you run it. So let's see what it comes up with here. So lifestyle choices quiz, brain teasers, riddles and logic puzzles. Ready to test your knowledge and critical thinking about lifestyle choices. Below is a collection of 20 engaging questions that will challenge your reasoning and creativity. Good luck. Questions. The commuter's dilemma. Sarah can choose to walk 30 minutes to work every day or take a bus that will take 10 minutes but costs £4 per day. What is a better lifestyle choice if she wants both physical exercise and financial savings? Sarah chose to walk 30 minutes to work each day or take a bus that will take 10 minutes but costs £4 a day. What is a better lifestyle choice if she wants both physical exercise and financial savings? So let's look at some of the answers, and there's other ones in here as well. The nutrition quandary. John is trying to decide between two lunches, a high calorie sandwich and a salad. The salad contains 600 calories, while the sandwich contains 600 calories, while the salad contains 200 calories, but is topped with high-calorie dressing. If John's diet allows for 650 calories for lunch, which option is the healthier? So let's look. As I say, there's about 20 of them in there, and then there's the answers. So which one was the one about the calories? The salad one was, the answer was the salad. The explanation was the salad has fewer calories overall than the sandwich, promoting healthier eating habits. And some of the other answers are in there as well. And if you go up to the top in there, it's we'll try the next one, which was the commuter's dilemma. Sarah chose to walk 30 minutes to work each day or take the bus that will take 10 minutes, cost £4 a day. And what was the answer to that one? The answer to that one was walk for exercise. The walking provides physical benefits which can lead to mental well-being, making it a balanced lifestyle choice alongside saving money. So there you go. That was the puzzle quiz, and we'll save that. So we now see we've went through all the different quizzes. So let's finish with this multiple choice quiz this time. And I'm going to do a multiple choice quiz, and this time we'll do a multiple choice quiz on sporting achievements since 2020. Okay, sporting achievements. I've spelled achievements wrong. So sporting achievements since 2020. And we'll click on the multiple choice. It should create 20 multiple choice questions. Let's generate the quiz and see. So I'm generating the quiz now, and it's asking AI to generate the content. Sometimes the multiple choice questions take quite a while, but this one's come up pretty quick. So, sporting achievements since 2000 quiz. Which country won the UEFA Euro 2020 tournament held in 2021? Was it France, Italy, Spain or England? Who became the first female coach to win a major men's trophy when she led the New Zealand national rugby team? There's the answer, some of the choices there. And what year did Tom Brady win his 7th Super Bowl with Tampa Bay Buccaneers? Which athlete had a few Olympic records in the men's 400 metres in the Tokyo 2020 Olympics? And which swimmer broke the record for the most Olympic gold medals and total of 23 gold medals throughout his career with several wins at the Tokyo 220? In which sport did Novak Djokovic achieve historic? Which cyclist won the Tour de France in 2021? And there's some answers there. And down the bottom we can see all the answers are in here as well. So, and a wee bit extra about all the answers and reasons for the answers. So if you were in a pub quiz or a pub quiz or someone running a quiz and you were the presenter of the quiz, you could read them out and give some reasons for the answers. It's not just going to be the answers. There's sort of a wee bit more information on the answers added in there as well. So there you go, that's the demo for QuizSAAS Pro. Hope you liked it, and if you're interested in it, do have a look at the description down below, or look at the comments if this is on Facebook, and you can be able to purchase it there. So thanks for listening, and until the next video, bye for now. Okay, so there you go. That was the sort of video for QuizSAAS Pro and a demo of QuizSAAS Pro. On the screen there is the FastPass bundle, which I mentioned earlier on. Let's move to the next slide. And in the next slide is basically, I've just shown you the QuizSAAS Pro demo, and then we're moving on to why you should buy QuizSAAS Pro. Now, QuizSAAS Pro's folder is affordable, it's scalable, and it's proven to boost engagement. With a 30-day guarantee and launch price pricing until June the 22nd, 2025, there is no risk. Don't wait, the prices will rise after the launch. So what's the sort of, how do you get it? Well, along the bottom of the screen there, you can see a link there to the sales page. Now, it should be open now. It opened about a minute ago, and you should be able to go and purchase QuizSAAS from that and look at the whole funnel from that initial sales page. Now, click the link now and you get QuizSAAS Pro for just $27 one time, and start creating quizzes today. During the webinar, you had a chance there to win QuizSAAS Pro Gold with the white label rights, and we're going to be taking the draw in a little minute and running that raffle. I'm looking online and there's only been one comment, and one person sort of entered a comment into the chat. So if anybody else is watching and wants to enter that raffle, do make a comment in the chat very quickly, because we're about to wrap up this sort of pre-sale launch call. So we've got some time for some questions. Hopefully, if anybody's got any questions, if they're watching the replay, they can put questions inside the replay here in YouTube, or if the person that's actually, whoever's here and made and in the chat wants to ask any questions, I'm quite happy to answer them. I don't know if you can look in the chat, Hans, and see if there's any questions and let me know. So we have got time for your questions, but while we're sticking around just to see if there's any questions, let's just run that raffle. So I'll have a quick look in chat just to make sure that to see if there's anybody else asked any questions. Just bear with me. So there's no more questions. It looks like Ruth's the only person that's come in and actually made a comment, but I'm going to run that raffle anyway just to make sure things are fair, just in case somebody else has made a comment in Facebook or somewhere else. So we'll run the raffle. So I'm going to start the raffle now. And you should see it on the screen here, and it should come up with a winner. And hopefully it's my toolkit, so that's because I made a comment. So I'm going to run it again. So I'm going to run the raffle again, because I can't win the raffle. Just bear with me, I'm not used to this raffle software. So let's hide the raffle. Let's go into the raffle, and let's start the raffle again this time. And hopefully, there only has one comment, and it's Ruth. Ruth is the winner. Hopefully it'll pick her this time and not pick myself. There we go. Ruth, you're the winner. If you contact me by messenger or Hans by messenger, we'll get you set up in the best way to get that full bundle and also QuizSAAS white label. So thanks for coming along, Ruth. Thanks for entering the competition. You're a winner. And if anyone else is interested, the link's down below. If you're interested in purchasing QuizSAAS Pro while it's at lunch prices, it's the best time to purchase it. So I'm going to say goodbye. So goodbye from me and bye to the next time. And I'll let Hans come in and say goodbye himself. So I just wait to stop this raffle, hide the raffle, and then Hans can come in and say bye as well. Just bear with me. I'll stop this slide as well. And I'll bring Hans back on. Hans seems to have lost Hans's picture, and he looks as if he's frozen. So that's why he's not said goodbye. So sorry for losing you there, Hans. I'm quite sure he would love to have said goodbye. So if you are interested in purchasing it, is live. There is a link along the bottom there that goes to it. So until the next time, bye for now. Thanks for your comments, Ruth. Bye. Bye, everyone. Bye.